Still on report from Nigeria, peer pressure is a developmental and behavioral process which may be positive or mostly negative that occurs among members of the same social group. According to research, it mostly happens when a dominant character influences a person or group of people to do things that they may be resistant to or might not otherwise choose to do. KAFTAN TV Ondo correspondent Victoria Omokwa, who spoke to a few residents on the effects of peer pressure on young adults and the society at large, now report.
Peer pressure is the process by which members of the same social group influence other members to do things that they may be resistant to or might not otherwise choose to do. Peers are people who are part of the same social group, so the term peer pressure refers to the influence that they can have on each other. Additionally, the term peer pressure is used when people are talking about behaviors that are not considered socially acceptable or desirable.
Peer pressure is influence of age, mate or group upon others.
Peer pressure is the process when members of a particular group influence other people to maybe be a part of them or influence them. Anyway, so peer pressure can be in negative form and it can also be in positive form.
Peer pressure is a process whereby members from the same social group influence other members to do things they are resistant to or may choose otherwise not to do.
Peer pressure can have a negative or positive impact on self-esteem, and in some cases, adults and teens find themselves overly dependent on their peers because they begin to develop an issue with self-confidence. Teasing from others can also cause teenagers to feel as if they are not good as their peers and can cause low self-esteem.
The impacts of peer pressure on teens, it has done more bad than good in the society, in the sense that people that are not given concentration by their parents, they listen to their friends more than their parents, and those people, they don't even know the things that they are meant to do and the things that they are not.
For example, in a primary school setting, you discover that this influence of peer pressure has made so many children to deviate from the instruction given to them at home by parents by involving themselves in several crimes like pickpocketing, cheating in the classroom. You see that all these things are influence of peer pressure. They saw their friends doing it and they key into it.
The effect of peer pressure on teens, one of the major effects of peer pressure on teens are the inability to concentrate on maybe their education, some aspects, some relationship aspect of life, and about the effect it has on adults. I think inability to decide for themselves.
Peer pressure can be also caused by individual or group of adults, especially when they are unsure of the decisions to make concerning certain issues, which makes them look to their closest friends, co-workers, or in some cases, an online community to guide them. It has been discovered that this may open up teens and young adults to peer pressure. Negative peer pressure may also influence a person to do something that is relatively harmful or has some more serious consequences. It can also affect mental health, decrease self-confidence, and lead to poor academic performance on teens.
The causes of peer pressure on teens, number one, is lack of home training. Most of our teens are not trained. Then those that are trained do not key into the training that is given to them. Then we talk about the adults. We can say uncontentment. Most of we adults are not content with the little we have.
And maybe neglect. When this one is common among the teens. When a parent or guardians neglects a teenager that does not have a mind of his or her own at that point in time, they might get pressurized by their peer, like they might get influenced.
Some of the ways to deal with peer pressure on on youth, I think seeking advices from elderly people and the ability to take your stand, a no for a no and a yes for a yes.
Adults should have minds of their own. I think an adult, an average adult, you should have a mind of your own. Somebody cannot just come now and tell me that, come and put your hand in fire and I should go and do it. It's not possible. So I think adults should self-control. Yeah, self-control.
We can do something. We can do something like creating awareness on the dangers of negative peer pressure, sensitization. Maybe in a school setting, once in a while, the students should be gathered, tell them the dangers in negative peer pressure.
Therefore, when dealing with peer pressure, adults should realize that they have control and authority over their own actions. Victory Omohwa reporting for KAFTAN TV, Ondo.